What's up everyone? So today is going to be a pretty exciting day. We are heading down to Soho Motorsports to take the Nismo out on the dyno. That is going to be so much fun. We've never taken a car out on the dyno before. Later today we're installing that box on the Tacoma, so I can't wait to get back to do that. I'm not sure if I'm going to take the truck yet or I'm going to steal Brian's bike because we only have 2 seats in the Nismo and 3 people going. So this is going to be like a behind the scenes taking the Nismo down. So this is going to be a pretty fun adventure for the day. Alright, we just got to the event. Here is the parking lot. We decided to take the truck. I'm kind of out of the way here. So many Z's already. There's a bunch more inside that I can't wait to take a look at. So let's go ahead and head in, see what showed up today. So this is a pretty cool garage setup. I would not mind having this as my own garage. You can see Brian back there taking his perspective of today's video. This is kind of more like a behind the scenes. So if you want to see more details on the car actually on the dyno, be sure to check out that video. I'm not sure if it's going up before this or not. This is the first twin turbo 370Z that my brother drove. Pretty cool to be able to reunite with that. Running car number 2, Bry's Nismo is going to be car number 5, so we're getting there on his car. What do you guys think? Should I get the truck in line? If they have some room at the end, I wonder if I should see how much horsepower this puppy's putting out. But that'd be kind of funny. I'm not really going to do that. But anyway, on to more dyno runs. Alright guys, so that was pretty awesome. That's the first time we've ever had one of our vehicles up on the dyno, so that was really cool to see. He's over 300 horsepower there in the Nismo. Now it's time to get home and work on the truck. So we just got back. We actually stopped off at Bry's place. I dropped off the truck and brought his bike back, but now I can't do the tonneau cover. So we're gonna have to catch up with you guys tomorrow because I didn't even think about that. Alright guys, so this is the first mod for the truck. This is the Gator trifold tonneau cover, which I ordered from tonneaucoversworld.com. Make sure you check out their website in the description below. This is the only cover that I found for the 5 or 6 foot bed Tacoma that had all the hardware here. All of that will mount into these side rails here. Most of the other covers I found did not have that, so that was a plus with this cover. So we're gonna go ahead, we've got some extra kind of weather stripping that we'll do. We'll assemble all the brackets and then we can line up the cover. So this is just the start of all the mods for the Tacoma. I'm kind of starting with some cosmetics before I really get into any off-road parts and things like that. So the first step that we're taking in installing this kit is these little foam edges are going to be inserted on both sides of this front rail here. In order to get a good adhesive stick, we have to remove this. That way we, have more room to work with. So we're going to remove these 4 little hex screws, assembling this rail along with this, and then we can install these. Okay, so now that is removed, we can easily take this up. Squish it and push it towards me. And down.
At least it's nice and wedged in there now.
Yep, so that is our that's our weather strip for the front. So we finished up with the front rail and those 2 waterproof seals on each side, got everything back together. Now we're working on lining up the actual cover. So this bracket is all in place. We just use an Allen wrench to tighten this down so that is secure. Now we're gonna work on the other side and lining this up. So we just need to make sure we have it in line with this bracket here. And once we get it adjusted there, we can go ahead and crank it down, and then we'll put these in and tighten these down. Now to show you guys how to install these brackets, we're gonna take both of these screws with the washer. We use the top holes. You can use whichever holes you'd like, I guess, whichever line up better for you. And then we just put them into the back side. Now it's time to line those brackets up, so we're gonna open up the cover. And this one looks to be good right about there. So I'm going to take the tool and lock that one down in place right there. This is one drawback with a tonneau cover. Just kidding, all right. Okay, so that one is in place, and I think I'm gonna make that a little bit tighter. So I'm just gonna twist it up some. There we go, I like that.
Yeah, nice and tight.
Yeah, because it's a little hard to get off, so that's good there. And now we'll line up this bracket here. So now that the installation of all those brackets is complete, the last thing that we need to do is install this weather strip that goes on the back side. What's neat, I didn't have that on my last Tacoma, so this is gonna run basically down to here. We're gonna have to cut a piece and then finish up here. So that's just gonna add to the complete water seal of the bed, which is really cool because that's obviously what you're doing when you put this cover on. So this is the entire weatherproof strip, and there's actually enough to do underneath the bottom of the tailgate here. We're just gonna do both sides for right now. What we went ahead and did is remove this cap that was just popped in right here. We're gonna put it back in place. That way we don't have to make a cut in this material halfway down it. So once we have our measurement there, we'll go ahead and take a cut. The kit also includes an alcohol pad. That way we can clean both sides and then go ahead and peel this backing off and adhere it to the truck. So that's one side down. You can see here's the portion of it that the tailgate will squish, and that'll be completely waterproof. So now that we have that piece on, we're just gonna kind of squish it in some to get this back on. We just didn't want to have 2 separate pieces there. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a test close just to make sure everything is okay. You watching that side? Everything looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and close it up, and that's it. Everything is lined up. Cool, that lines up way better than the 07.
Yeah, I think we have a lot more overhang on the inside.
Yeah, I know, it's hard to see how much. Cool, I like it. So that took about 45 minutes with filming, so you could definitely knock this out in under an hour without the filming. I went with the 3-piece fold-up soft top because I wanted to get a cover that was easily removable. That way if I need to put the dirt bikes or something in there, I can easily pop it off, as opposed to the hard tops or the shell or anything. I didn't like anything like that. And with my locking tailgate, it just gives me more function of the bed to lock anything up there, keep it out of the way. I like this one better than the soft roll-up ones because it's easier to fold up and it won't sag because this has the 3 bars in it, so it's gonna stay level with the truck. So definitely check out tonneaucoversworld.com. They have a wide selection for other vehicles, great customer service. Their website was easy to navigate. And again, this is the Gator trifold soft top cover. I think it's gonna work for me. I definitely like it. So I had a similar one on my last Tacoma and it definitely served its purpose the time I had it. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more content to come. I'll see you all next video.